go ahead and get into this. If this resonates, please feel free to like, share, subscribe, comment down below. I appreciate that, and I appreciate you. I really do. I actually really freaking love Libras. I have a lot of Libras in my life right now. Anyways, so Libra, they showed me the Princess and the Pea. And if you know the story of the Princess and the Pea is about this princess who, if I butcher it, don't come after me. But it's about this princess who has, like, this pea under her mattress, and no matter how many mattresses she has, there's still that one little pea. But they showed me the princess sleeping on the mattress that has a pea under it. Sorry. That has a pea under it and is ignoring it. And I feel like that, Libra, you are shifting into this space in life where you're not letting the little things bother you anymore. You know, it's like you could have all these amazing things. You could have this big, beautiful castle. I'm seeing a lot of animals, these big, beautiful animals. You know, your finances are going well. All this is going well, but some of you might be focusing on one little thing that's not going exactly right. And so that is what is being released, is what my guides are saying, which means that you're going to be taking the energy that you've been putting towards that one little thing and letting go of it. I actually had Let It Go by Frozen in my head. So some of y'all must be feeling pretty royal, huh? I like that for you, Libra. I really do. Let's go ahead and see what else Spirit has for you. We're going to be using these energy oracle cards. Pardon me. To see what comes up for you. What do we got for Libra? We have action. And then we have the garden and the gate. Yes, 1730. And then we have Archangel Raphael on the bottom. So I feel like for you, Libra, that Spirit is saying it's time to take action on what you are enjoying. Any activity that you are enjoying. Spirit is trying to... There's some things that are in play right now that you may not see. Just because you don't see something happening for you doesn't mean that it's not happening for you. This is walk by faith, not by sight, right, Libra? And I feel like that with this action-oriented card, this is saying for you to take action on things you enjoy. Some of you might even be withholding yourself from things you do enjoy. Maybe because for some of you, I keep getting that you're waiting on someone. You're either waiting on someone, waiting on something. If it's not someone, it's something. You can't, if you sit here and say, I'll wait till this time of my life to do this, or I'm going to wait till I have this kind of partner, this kind of friend, this kind of job. If you continue to do that, and you continue to wait, you will continue to wait. Do you see what I'm saying? So that's why the universe is like, take your mind off of this little marble, is what they're saying now. This little marble, because the energy that you're putting into focusing on this little stone, this little pea, this little marble, you could take that energy and build something much greater. Do you see the difference there? We don't realize how impactful our energy can be, right? Because do you see how she has that gate beyond, right next to her, and she's kind of like looking away from it. She's looking towards a completely different area where she could walk out of that gate. And she could experience such greatness, is what I'm hearing, if she allowed herself to do so. She's just got to stop holding herself back. So, Spirit is saying, make sure that you are taking action on things you enjoy, and don't wait. Don't wait for one day. Don't wait for someday. Do it today. I'm getting all these different things. Like, I'm getting skydiving, and I'm getting, tattoos, and I'm getting all these different things that are a little bit wild, Libra, and I love that for you. I do. I know some wild Libras, and there's some pretty cool ladies. I don't know if they watch my videos. I go bowling with them, and they're pretty badass. But anyways, but I feel like that Libras sometimes can be cautionary, you know what I mean? And this is about, of course, being cautious and being grounded, but it's also about not holding back your happiness, not delaying your happiness for that one thing. So, you've got that one thing. Get up, get up, get out of my head, and jump into my life instead. I don't know what it is, but you've got that one thing. Who sings that? Is that One Direction? Anyways, double mission, light worker, starseed, serve the world by being you. excuse me, deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. Okay. And then on the bottom we have fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposites, extremes of life. So Libra, I feel like that for you with these cards coming out, I feel like that the universe is saying that you haven't even tapped into the best parts of yourself yet. And Spirit is saying that in order to tap into those parts of yourself, you have to let go. Let go, let live. Excuse me. I got this huge tickle in my throat. And I didn't have this during the other two readings. Excuse me. So, I feel like, Libra, maybe you're holding back on communication. For some of you, I'm being told that with this double mission card coming out, that you have this brilliant mind that you're not allowing yourself to show other people. You know, if it's not necessarily other people, it's specific people. And we don't realize how it can actually hold us back. This could be showing off, you know, your intuition, your creative, beautiful mind is what I'm hearing from my guides. Are you not allowing yourself to show yourself fully? It is time to do so with everyone, anyone and everyone. And so I feel like that perhaps a lot of you actually have a mission in order to set an example for other people on how to treat other people, on how to show up for other people, being supportive in your community is what I'm hearing, okay? And with the deep love, mother's milk, and birth as a portal, I feel like that you have, some of you might have a portal around your house. That's a whole other ballgame. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. That's a whole other ball game. If you have a portal around your house, there's probably a lot of weird things that happen around your home or when people come and visit your home. A lot of intense energies. Your animals may notice it if you have animals. But besides that, I also feel like that for y'all, you have some ancestral energy that is trying to come through. Okay, so imagine all these beautiful things are trying to come through, but you're focused on that one thing. When you release that one thing, all of this energy comes in to replace what you were focusing on, what you thought was missing, what you thought was wrong. What else do we have for Libra? Thank you. We have the eye, envy, protection, and then we have bride. So if you are in a acceptance, eccentric, moose on the bottom. If you are in a connection, if you, whether it's, I'm picking up mainly romantic, okay, some of you, and maybe it is that one thing, maybe there's something going on with your connection, again, it doesn't have to be your relationship, it's just what I'm picking up on, maybe it's not all the message you're going to resonate with, okay, because I'm reading for any Libra placement, but if there is that one thing in your life, and it happens to be your love life, or your relationship life, whatever, anyways, and you're allowing that to hinder you, or to confuse you, or to block you in some way, my guides are saying the best thing to do is to not converse about it. So like, let's say, whoa, let me stop real quick and explain this to you. So let's say you're trying to get a relationship off the ground. You have a really good connection with someone, but this person keeps delaying it for some reason, or this person, there's something going on where it's not going the way that you thought it would. And you're sitting here and you're talking to Sally about it, Bobby about it, all these different people about it. You're saying to the universe, I am okay with this continuing because I keep discussing it. And because that's how energy goes with the universe. The universe doesn't know why you're talking about it, but you're putting your focus and attention on it. Do you know what I mean? I feel like the reason why the eye, which says envy and protection, is coming out is because maybe for some of you, you do have a friend who is envious, of course, or you do have a stranger who's envious. Doesn't have to be the case. I'm mainly picking up protection energy here, which your guides are saying, please protect your energy. If you don't want it to continue, then don't discuss it. I know that as a fellow air sign, I'm an Aquarius. I don't have, I have a Libra placement, but I think it's in my series or something. Anyways, but I know as a fellow air sign, we could talk. We could be big talkers, when we have something going on, sometimes it's really good for us to talk it out. But if you've already mentioned it to several people and it's not changed and your reality isn't changing, it's time to let loose of the reins, forget about it, and move forward. And the reason why Bride is coming up is because I feel like that y'all are lining up with a partner. If you're single, you're lining up with a partner where there is potential for marriage, okay? If this is not a partner, this is a friendship that you are lining up with, or something that you're lining up with that has deep commitment, okay? And Spirit is saying, focus on that. Focus on that. You'd be surprised what happens in situations when you take your focus on it. Sometimes we feel like that we have to consistently, do something about it. We got to put our hands in it. We got to have some form of control. We gotta fix this. We gotta do something. If I do this, this will happen. And sometimes the best thing to do is to let go of it and let the universe figure it out for you, because it's a lot less stressful that way, is what I'm hearing. So let's go ahead and we're going to give this one more good shuffle. I am using the Astro Matrix Tarot today for those of you that are curious. I've been using this deck the last few readings. I just freaking love it. It feels good. It's good energy. So what else do we have for Libra? I almost said Aquarius. Sorry if I said Aquarius. I meant Libra. Anyways, what else do we have for Libra, Spirit? Okay. Okay. They're saying that's one message, so that's really interesting. I'm going to honor that. So we have the Five of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups. We have Pisces energy out. So, okay. So, aside from that P energy that we were talking about, okay, there is this message about something bothering you that you're keeping to yourself and you're not expressing. This could be, I feel like it's more with a friend. This could be someone from your past that you used to have a close friendship with. I'm picking up more friend energy because the Page of Cups are saying is a friend. And it's something that is going back and forth. So this is something that comes in and then comes out mentally for you, that you are giving your attention to. This is something that you are holding on to, and there's guidance about reaching out, okay? If you don't reach out, it could be this person reaching out to you. This is an old friend. They could have dark hair, could have had dark hair. They could have had wavy hair at some point. This person could be feminine or masculine. This person could be a water sign, an earth sign, or a fire sign. But it's like this individual, a highlight on Leo. But I feel like that this was a situation where there was a lot of conflicting energies. Again, this is a past friendship that Spirit is bringing up. Could have been a lot of conflict at the time that the friendship was occurring. Could have been a lot of conflict in your life and their life, and somehow it bled into the friendship, is what my guides are saying. So Spirit is saying that if it keeps coming into your mind, the best thing to do when it comes to this situation specifically is to reach out, let them reach out, have that conversation. Could lead to an apology. There's some kind of karmic, you could have had a past life connection with this person, because I feel a lot of karma for some reason. So do something about it. If it's bothering you that badly, this situation specifically, do something about it. Because again, this is not the P, like, everything's good but this one thing. That is not this. This is something that keeps going back and forth in your head. Could have been someone said something. And it was misunderstood as well. So let's go ahead and see what other messages does Spirit have for Libra. Oh, that was very quick. The Seven of Cups, the Knight of Wands. We have Scorpio energy, Sagittarius, and Aquarius energy out. Okay. Oh, sorry, they said to continue. Nine of Pentacles. Okay. Queen of Cups. Sorry, I'll tell you why I'm laughing in a second. What else? Okay. Sorry. There is a King of Swords on the bottom. So there is some information that's going to be coming out, okay? Over the next few months. Could be, oh gosh. Okay, so the next, because they told me the next Earth moon, and they were referring to the full moon. The next full moon in an Earth sign is a full moon in Capricorn during Cancer season. My apologies, I don't know. I believe it's in July. could be in June. Well, that's obviously when Cancer season is, but something about the next Earth sign full moon. I feel like that between now and then, your intuition is going to be building, and Spirit is saying, don't just listen to, the best way to hone in your intuition is to pay attention to how you feel. How do you feel in regards to this situation? So, how do you naturally feel, okay? I also feel like that there's some answers coming forward. So, some of y'all, and this is kind of similar to the Virgo reading, but not really. If you're a Virgo cusper or you have Virgo in your chart, go check that out, okay? But with the Seven of Cups, I feel like that some of y'all could have had a lot of options available to you, okay? Or you have a lot of options available to you that you may be fantasizing about, daydreaming about. There's something about your manifestation energy being heightened during this time. So make sure that you're really paying attention to what you give focus to. Pay attention to what you're giving focus to, okay? Because I feel like that if you're single, you have a couple different suitors coming in, but it's not the Knight of Cups or the Knight of Pentacles. It's the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands. If this is one individual, this is one individual who's coming in hot and heavy and passionate and very direct in their communication, but they can also come in and out, all right? I feel like that there's this level of self-appreciation that you are going to be achieving, Libra, with that Nine of Pentacles and that Queen of Cups, where you are reserving your emotions for the right people and the right situation, meaning that you're not settling for less, you're not settling for that in and out energy. Now, if this isn't a lover, this could be a job opportunity is what I'm picking up on. If this isn't a job opportunity, this could be a friend coming in, and like they come in and they're wild and they communicate bluntly and then they leave. And I feel like that for you, Libra, there's this level of independence that you're going to be achieving within yourself. Okay, so as these different manifestations come through, because I feel like, I don't know why I'm getting that, I feel like I'm reading for someone who, either doesn't believe in manifestation, is just learning about manifestation, doesn't really know how manifestation works, something along the lines of that, or maybe you're trying to work out the kinks. So, the thing is that you have to think about, and what is your emotion that's attached to what you're thinking about? Because the universe senses your heart. So if you are thinking of love, and you're thinking of love in a sense where it's passionate, it's wild, it's in and out, or it's complicated, or it's dramatic, well, that's what you're going to attract out of a partner, out of a person. Again, I don't try to make this all about love, because this is the messages from Spirit reading. It's just what I'm picking up on, okay? But I do feel like that for you, again, between now and the full moon in Capricorn, you might want to come back to this during the full moon in Capricorn, but there is this leveling up for you where you're regarding your emotions in a healthy sense. You're prioritizing your emotions. Like, yes, I like that. No, I don't like that. And following through, making a little bit more black and white, which is going to help you. Which is going to help you with your intuition. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to be pulling from this deck just random signs, has gods, goddesses, zodiac signs, so on and so forth in it. And you could look into, see if there's any extra messages there. For Libra, please. Oh, wow, I got 3 off the bat. I have mushrooms, Aries, Scorpio. So there could be something going on between Aries and Scorpio season. You might have that in your chart. Check that out. We have numbers 32, 49, 56, 45, and 09. 09. Maybe you graduated in 09. Anyways, which is Nyx. So whenever I see, mushrooms always remind me of growth. Meaning that, a mushroom grows from the spores of another mushroom. And it just keeps growing and growing and growing and growing. And I feel like that there are 3 different things that are going to be growing and growing and growing that you've already planted seeds in, that you've already put some focus and attention into, that's going to be coming to fruition or to light. Sometimes it's best, I'm going to tell you this right now. Where's my bell? Sometimes it's best to work through your opposite sign when it comes to life, because this action card screams Aries energy to me. And do you know what Aries do? If they can't figure it out, and I'm talking about an Aries that gets out of their head. Okay, they don't stay in their head, because I know some Aries can do that. I'm saying that as an Aries moon. But sometimes if Like, an Aries can't figure it out, they'll drop it and move on to the next thing. They'll drop it, move on to the next thing. They'll drop it, move on to the next thing. Maybe some of y'all attract to someone with heavy Aries in their life, and you see them do that, and you're like, what the hell? But you're seeing things change for them. You know what I mean? Also, with the Scorpio and the Snake card, there's a lot of transformation. Excuse me. There's a lot of transformation here for you, Libra. All right. Next I know is a Goddess of the Night, if you want to look into her. But there's a lot of transformation available to you where you're shedding old skin. You've already shed most of the skin of this level. All right. Let's go ahead and see what the angels got to say. We have helpful people. They're mentioning something about counseling. And then we have wait. Make sure you're going to the right people, Libra. Make sure you're going to the right people when it comes to health. So, my guides like to use this as an example. So, if you're trying to figure out how to cook a Gordon Ramsay steak, $200 steak, whatever. You're trying to figure out how to cook something really expensive. Would you go to someone who works at McDonald's? Like, no, you wouldn't. And I'm sorry if you work at McDonald's, I'm not dissing you. I'm just saying, like, obviously it's different expertise. But would you go to someone like that? Would you go to someone whose love life is in shambles or really dramatic or complicated and go to them for guidance? No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. You're going to want to go to someone who's married, has had a successful marriage for a very long time, and is very happy in their marriage. Or a counselor. Okay? I feel like that there's... And I'm not talking about this problem up here, this P situation. It's about having the right help and getting the right help from the right people.